This year's D23 Disney Experiences Showcase gave us a huge number of new parks and experiences announcements all around the world. We got things like Avatar, a Villain's Land in the Magic Kingdom, and even a Monsters Inc. themed door roller coaster. But one of the most important announcements at this year's panel was the confirmation of the Tropical Americas at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We have watched this project go from blue sky to official confirmation, so it's really cool seeing that it's finally happening. So let's explore everything inside the Tropical Americas in Disney's Animal Kingdom, opening in 2027. Before the video starts, I did want to apologize as I'm a little bit sick right now, so my voice may sound a little bit different than usual. Alright, so as I stated right before the intro, the Tropical Americas in Disney's Animal Kingdom is currently set to open in 2027. That means that construction is going to begin this year. But I know that you don't want to wait for 2027 to find out what's going to be inside the Tropical Americas, so let's head to the entrance. We made it to Pueblo Esperanza, the name of the village that the Tropical Americas will be located in. A model of the land as a whole was shared at D23, so it really gives us a good idea as to how big the land is going to be and shows us what the scale of it is. We're going to be referring to this model a lot in this video to help us figure out exactly where everything is located. The first ride in the Tropical Americas is this carousel. One of the residents of Pueblo Esperanza has built this character that has a bunch of Disney characters on it for all the children to play on. Here's a look at one of the ride vehicles for the carousel, which is this adorable Kevin. I love what Disney did with this ride vehicle, so I'm so excited to see what else they have in store for this carousel. I believe that the carousel is this circular structure here, as it's the only building in the model that lines up with the concept art of the attraction. The second ride in the land is themed to Encanto. As you can see, the main facade for the attraction is going to be a replica of Casita from the movie. Disney also shared this model of Casita at the Imagineering Pavilion at D23, so we can get a really good look at what it's going to look like, and it looks just like the movie. The ride is going to take place just as Antonio receives his magical gift, which is the ability to communicate with animals. Now, we don't really know much else about the plot of this ride, but because of the short little plot synopsis Disney gave us, I think we can assume that it's going to be a retelling of the movie, since it takes place right as Antonio is receiving his magical gift. We also have no idea what kind of ride system this ride is going to utilize. I have a lot of different ideas from seeing this concept art, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer until Disney tells us what kind of ride system it's going to be. The good thing though is that construction on this ride is going to begin this fall, which is actually really soon. And we can 100% tell exactly where Encanto is going to be because of the model, and it looks like it's going to be around where Primeval World used to be in Dino Land. It also looks like the show building for this ride is going to be really big, so it looks like that we're going to have a lot of really cool surprises when it comes to this ride. The third ride in the land is themed to Indiana Jones. Here, we're going to enter an old Mayan temple where Indiana Jones has heard rumors of a mythological creature inside of the temple. This appears to be a re-theme of Dinosaur from Animal Kingdom to be more like the Indiana Jones attractions over in Disneyland and in Tokyo Disney Sea. But the Animal Kingdom Indiana Jones ride is going to have a completely original story just for this version. Disney did say that construction will begin in phases so that we can have a little bit more time to say goodbye to Dinosaur. So that means that Dinosaur is going to stick around a little bit longer while construction on the rest of the land continues. We can also get a good idea as to exactly where this Indiana Jones ride is going to be, which is at the top right of the Tropical Americas where Dinosaur is. Disney didn't give us any other details for what else the land's going to have, but we can probably assume that there's going to be a dining venue. I'd assume that it's going to be right here where Restaurantosaurus is in Dino Land. Now that we know what's going to be inside of the Tropical Americas, let's talk about when it's all going to happen. So for starters, we know that construction on the land is going to start this fall. As of the making of this video, it's currently September, which means that we're in the time frame for Dino Land's initial closure. My guess is that Disney's going to keep the front half of Dino Land open up until the end of Thanksgiving so that there's additional capacity for the big Thanksgiving crowds. That means that it's time to say goodbye to Dino-Rama, which is the front half of Dino Land, as that's going to be the first section of the land that closes. We do know that Dinosaur is going to be closing later than the rest of the land, as that is a fan favorite attraction, so Disney wants to give us more time to say goodbye. My guess is that Dinosaur is going to close for Indiana Jones at the beginning of January, right after the holiday crowds leave. The closing dates that I listed are complete guesses by me, so I could be dead wrong on those, but that's the idea that I have for when they could realistically close. That means that there will be active construction going on in this land in 2025 and 2026, leading up to the opening in 2027. 2 years is honestly not that much time to get the Encanto attraction built from the ground up, so it's really smart that they're starting construction on it very soon. I think that the Indiana Jones construction is going to be a lot easier than the Encanto one, as that appears to just be a re-theme of Dinosaur. So it really makes sense that construction is going to start on Encanto very soon, so that it makes that 2027 deadline. I know that 2027 sounds like a long time away, but it's really not, considering that Encanto is going to be a from the ground up new attraction. I have complete confidence that Disney is going to get this land open by 2027. They're starting construction this year and they can definitely make that deadline. But now we've explored everything inside of the tropical Americas coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom in 2027. I want to take the moment to thank everybody who is working hard to make this land a reality. It's going to be great and I'm so excited to check it out in 2027. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this, and leave a comment letting me know what you're most excited for in the tropical Americas. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.